Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 18th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning, fairly decent time frame, got the dogs out. Cosmo's kind of, seems like he's pushing back his getting up every morning a little tiny bit, so not a lot, but a little tiny bit as we go. So got up and down, got the dogs all out, let them all play and stuff. Wife got up pretty quickly after that and got them in, got them fed, keep them all separated, all that good fun stuff. Was able to jump in the hot tub for a few minutes and got that figured out. Hung around with the dogs, pretty much just chilling out for the day. Nothing too major going on for me. Did decide to go ahead and take my Suburban back to the shop that supposedly did the brakes that don't work. The owner of the shop says he's going to work on it personally. He's going to get it all figured out, so on and so forth. Figure out what's going on there, and who the hell knows if that'll actually happen or not. But went ahead and the battery, I think them just starting it a bunch of times over and over again there, never got fully charged, never ran long enough to get charged because the battery's never given me a problem, but it could have died, who knows. So I did go ahead and jump start it. Alternator's working great, so it's putting out full power. Can't find my good battery charger. I only have one. I might have been stolen. I just hate to spend the money on a new one to find out that I have my original one that I bought at a yard sale for $5. That's super nice, but who knows. So need to just go ahead and get it done because not having a battery charger is a pain in the butt. So went ahead, jump started it though, put the truck back across the street, drove the Suburban down there with lousy at best brakes, absolutely lousy at best. Got that done, got it back, dropped it off to them, gave them the keys, basically whatnot, whatever. And then from there, I ran home. I had to get my run in anyway, so figured I might make that a priority. So I went ahead and got that taken care of. Got back to the house, hung out with the dogs. I got my shower, hung out with the dogs and stuff, kind of keeping them separated off and on different ones because got a couple that get a little bit too rowdy, and then I got a little one and a big one that hate when the other two get rowdy, and then they get like aggro about it, trying to make them stop having fun. So I have to kind of watch who's around who at what times and whatever and whatnot. So had a meet and greet scheduled for 5 o'clock, and that was all gonna be good because the one little dog was going home, or one medium dog was going home about 4, so gonna get plenty of time. And I figured I would have time, which I ran early, so I didn't worry about that part. But I was like, this worked out great. He'll be gone because he is a real whiner. When there's a new dog shows up, you can smell him and he can't get to him. He just whines and cries. He wants to meet every new dog and every new person so bad. So it's a pain in the butt to do a meet and greet with him here at the house. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I reached out to the owner, like, hey, since you guys aren't coming until later, saying I planned on having a meet and greet, but he gets so whiny and stuff. Do you care if I take him across the street to my father-in-law's, let him hang out over there for a while? And I said, yeah, it's perfectly fine, whatever you need to do. So instead, because the father-in-law's, I don't know, he was not feeling great. My wife let me know that earlier today also. So I was like, well, instead of doing that, I'm just gonna put him out in the garage, set up his kennel in there real quick, moved his kennel to the garage, stuck it in the garage, and it's no big deal. We weren't there very long. So I went ahead and got him in there. They texted me, so they're on their way with the dog to do the meet and greet, which I guess apparently I'd done a meet and greet with them before. And then when it came time to actually, they needed the dog watched. I couldn't watch the dog because I was going to Iowa or something. Not really sure what happened. So my guess is probably it was right about the time right after Bruce had passed away. And I ran back to Iowa to basically, more than anything else, to see Senior, buddy of mine's father, who I kind of adopted as my own father, and wanted to go back and see him. So I had, my dog died, the neighbor next to me died, like right away, like close enough that I didn't have time to tell the neighbor my dog died. I found the neighbor's dead. So, and I was not really close to the neighbor, but we talked like at least 5 times a week. So it kind of hit home that life is really short. I need to go back up and check in on Senior and let him know how I feel. I want to see him in person. So ran up there for that. So I think that was that time frame, because originally I wouldn't have done the meet and greet if I knew I was taking off, and I always know my trips are out of there. So my guess it was around that time. So they brought the dog back over and did a secondary meet and greet, which dog is super hyper. Pit bull, I can't know, it's full pit or pit mix, I can't really tell. But they rescued like 2 years old, and it's a pretty good dog. It's got a shit ton of energy, and it's not the most well behaved. But he calmed down pretty good. I did let him meet Seamus, trying to do a meet and greet part to see how he done. And Seamus doesn't do really well with the super hyper energy, so I knew it was gonna be a possibility, but I kind of wanted to see how it pop off. And Seamus was being ornery to him, but he was not being aggressive back. So that made me feel really good about the new dog coming. So I went ahead and said, yeah, I'll book it. I put Seamus up, of course. Went ahead and said, yeah, I'll book it. So they got it booked, they got it finalized, and it's coming up in like just a few days. So they'll be here this weekend for a few days and that. So hopefully we'll see. The one thing I don't think I'm gonna like is the new dog is a whiner. Like, oh my God. I'm hoping playing with other dogs, chasing things around, burning off some energy, he will have less need to whine and cry, but he was a whiner. And they act like that was really strange for him when at the meet and greet. They were looking like, what are you doing? Like, that's not how you behave. So hopefully it was just he was smelling their dogs but couldn't actually get to them. So hopefully that's what it was as well. So who knows? We'll see what happens there. But yeah, it could be a few sleepless nights in that process. So then I had another request to watch two dogs. And in the description, basically how they're good with their dogs, blah, blah. But if he sees a cat, the dog will go after. Basically, the dog will kill the cat to the point if it's willing to like dig under or climb a 6-foot vinyl fence. It will not even keep it back. A 6-foot vinyl fence cannot keep that dog in if it sees a cat, so it'll want to kill it. And I'm like, well, I have 6-foot wooden fences, which are easier to climb than vinyl fences are even. So what am I supposed to do with your dog? Like, and I also am like, I have other small dogs that look a lot like cats that not doing that shit. So I was like, no, I'm good, dog. Like, I'm out. Like, I don't need to watch this dog. So I told him I'm not going to pass other small dogs. And I just went ahead and blocked him because they're saying how the dog digs under fences. Like, in one of the pictures in the description was the dog looked like it was crawling, digging underneath the neighbor's fence. Like, it was, I don't know. I was like, no, I don't need this shit. At least they were honest about it. And that's great. But unless I'm going to leave this like dog like on lead the whole time, like no chance in hell. So get your dog trained better, and that, or I don't know, I was like, no, I'm good. So didn't want to mess with that one. But yeah, went ahead and got that done. The other dog left, got Remy back inside. We all played a little bit. They text, their flight got delayed, so I couldn't pick the dog up at 4, ended up picking the dog up closer to 7. It was that weird time frame of like, okay, we're cool. Karen got home from work, that she went and checked to make sure Dad was all right, because he'd been feeling really crappy, and I had to go check, make sure he's still alive, because she tried reaching him on the phone. He said how bad he felt, and he wouldn't answer his phone. She couldn't get him on the phone, so I had to go over and make sure he's still alive, kind of thing. So I said, call your daughter, let her know you're still alive. So we got that whole thing done. She's dealing with a ton of crap at work, just fires being started like crazy that she's putting out, that it's ridiculous. The owners are down at Bimini on like a charity trip thing and stuff, and it's just so many fires she's putting out. It's ridiculous. So she got all that stress to deal with too. So by the time we got talking about that whole day, when she got home, everything was good. I'm like, we can go ahead and heat up leftovers, but they're gonna pick the dog up in like 45 minutes. I'm like, do we have time? She goes, yeah, we probably got time to eat. I'm like, okay, cool. Which she's not the one that's gonna stop mid-meal to go get the dog back. But I was able to, luckily, they texted, yeah, we're getting close, we're getting off, We'll be there in about 10 minutes. I'm like, I got more than 10 minutes of eating left to do. Luckily, they had to go by the ATM and stuff, so I was able to finish my meal. So got on my food date, which was nice, and then gave him back the dog. We'd paused the show, we were watching Sweet Tooth, and I got the dog given back, chatted them for a little bit and stuff, got all back inside, everything was all chilling out. Asked my wife, I said, do you want to continue watching the episode, or do you want to save it for tomorrow? And she said, let's just save it for tomorrow. I said, absolutely, I'm good with that. So she had a bunch of stuff at work she had to catch up on, trying to figure out stuff, and just a mess. So I headed back outside to play with the dogs. Everybody's out there just chilling out, had myself a nice little cigar, just having a nice, beautiful evening. And rain came in, and it got kind of crappy. I had to drop the curtain down because the wind was blowing real hard and blowing rain up on the patio for me, which was causing some problems because I was having to fight that off with getting my computer and stuff wet. I didn't want that to happen. So, but yeah, that was the fun of it. But yeah, overall, pretty good day. Having to have my wife think her dad may have blacked out or whatever because he won't answer the phone and stuff is not a good day. But that's probably the most stressful part of the whole day. So, but overall, pretty good day. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.